Okay, let's see. Let's turn this thing on. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the portion of drawing. Drawing portion learning. Let's start it off with a Bible verse, just to try and give any ounce of glory, any little piece of glory to the Lord, right? All right, let's see here. Oh, here we go. So this is the first one that we got on. I'll just read it on the stream. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh. But her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Jeremiah 17, 7 through 8. Man, there's a lot of verses about being fruitful, right? I think there's even that verse of John that goes into, he wants us to become very fruitful or something like that, right? Something like that. Let's see here. I think we're going to do some more animation study stuff. Let's see here. Just want to see how this is looking. It's looking pretty good, I think. Okay, let's keep going with this. Let's see, is this going to get in the way? Okay. Let's try a new one. T7. Create project. Let's see here. Let's go blue. Let's go blue today. Actually, maybe I should try and do a different pencil. Should I be using the sketch one? Maybe I should be using the sketch one, huh? That's what I should be doing, because there is a bit more of like a pressure sensitivity with it. You know what? That's probably what oh wait, that's sketch. What is pencil then? Oh, pencil's even more sketchy. Pencil, I need to go with the sketch one, huh? Sketch one feels pretty good, actually. And that's one thing, is every time you open up a new document, you have to like adjust the settings. I should probably just buy the program already. Probably what I should do. Okay, let's see. Let's get to the sketch pencil. We'll use blue today. And why isn't it blue? Oh, there it is. Alrighty. I haven't really been using that. I've actually just been using the pen as of late. So yeah. So we're not really too sure where we're getting up in here. I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and work on the 3 immovable masses, right? Because we were doing that yesterday, right? We were going in with the 3 immovable masses, which it's almost like the Holy Trinity of what some people have called of the figure, right? And this pencil's actually working pretty good. I'm actually kind of digging it. It's kind of a nice flow to it. Okay, so let's see here. So we're going to try and work on the 3 immovable masses, right? And the 3 immovable masses of the figure is this right here. It's the head, the torso, and the pelvis. And when we can learn how to shift these up and down, but the thing is that there's a range on all of this. So there's only a certain amount of range you can push it that way, and then there's a certain amount of range we can push it that way, right? And there's also the muscles that go on top of this, and So what we're trying to learn right now is we're trying to figure out the ebb and flow of trying to just learn, I guess, a bit more of this thing. So let me erase this because I actually proportioned that pretty badly. Now I haven't really been drawing, so I'm pretty I'm really actually really sketchy at the moment. But I think maybe if I start maybe just talking about it more, maybe it might help me remember. So I remember and the thing is that we're kind of just learning animation. So I'm honestly, anybody that's really watching this, you probably shouldn't even be watching me, because what you should probably be doing is literally just going on YouTube and seeing how they're going about it. But what we're going to start off with in terms of like figure drawing, right? We're going to go into first, we're going to go into the proportions. Well, actually, it's the line of action. And the line of action is generally the spine, right? I think most living things have a line of action, and people normally think of it as the spine, right? We're going to place the head in terms of the head, so we can somehow figure out the proportion of the figure to see if we can lay it on this. Oops, that was not good. To lay it on this thing right here. See, so we're gonna try and let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, look at that! I almost got a first T. That was pretty crazy. So the thing is that this proportion grid can change via what you're drawing, because like if you're drawing like a dwarf, right? Like a dwarf would be, I think a dwarf is 4 heads tall, right? And they're just like really stocky, like just total like dwarfed out. Boom, That was a really bad one. Let's see. So from this, but a general normal human, if we can think of it, a normal human, generally, roughly, a normal human is 5 to 7 or 8 heads tall. There is some people go up to 8, but generally I've been doing, and I think a lot of people draw it in like 6 or something. So the thing is you can switch this out, right? But from what I learned from like Michelangelo and stuff, he generally started doing things in 7.5 heads tall, which I think that's why so many artists started doing it that way, is because of Michelangelo, right? Let's see here. So I'm going to go into the torso, and this is the torso. Now we could roughly put these in, so we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, but we also know that this, with the line of action right here, it's going to be a little bit tilted, so we can think of that as going into perspective, right? There is a perspective grid back there. My stream even working? Oh well. Now, I honestly kind of feel like I'm really rusty right now, because I can like not getting the stuff down. Probably shouldn't even be talking, but oh well. I think maybe if I try and talk a little bit more, then maybe it'll kind of make me remember more. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the end of 4. That goes into perspective like that. We're gonna think about, and there's big landmarks, right, of when we learn this. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put, and now the thing is, I really don't know how they're going about, because if you see actually a lot of animators, they seem to have they don't really, what I've been noticing is some of them do it like this. They'll go into like, putting the proportion, and then they do, or actually no, they do line of action, and then instead of doing this box, right, they do just a simple line like that, and then they'll just do like another line for like the torso, right? And then from this, which is where I'm getting messed up, is I think they just like do it like that, and then they push they just kind of think, I think more about it more like in bones. I'm not too sure actually. So we're gonna kind of just mess around. But I think that's how a lot of the animators actually do, is they they think about it more in like terms of bones and stuff instead of the other way around. Okay, so we have this down. I'm just gonna try and get this. And you know what? Maybe what I should do is have this, and then like maybe I should do like the legs and the. Maybe I should color coordinate this stuff, right? So maybe like the arms could be like red. But I'm still not too sure on if this is maybe the proper way to go about things. Because I think it might just mess up like the flow of. Maybe that's how we should do it. I haven't really seen too many people do it that way, but maybe we should go about it like that. And I guess since this is connected, we could, put a little sword or something. Okay, so we have this. Let's put a shield on this dude. I don't know, like I should probably look this up because it seems like when people were doing the animation part, they didn't really color coordinate this. But what I'm actually thinking what I might start doing is actually just as like maybe a learning tool, right? Maybe just learning how to color coordinate, like maybe even just color coordinating the say like we did it like this, like we did like maybe we shouldn't do green, maybe like red or like orange. Yeah, that's how we should do it, like orange or like purple. Oh, we'll go with orange. Like maybe orange, just something that's different than this red color. So like maybe we'll go like orange with the 3 immovable masses, right? Or maybe just blue like we just did it with the underlay, right? The only problem is I'm not too sure on if that is going to be like just messing it. I don't know, because I don't see people really doing that color coordination stuff, right? So if anybody out there does animation, do you guys color coordinate stuff? Because it doesn't seem like people do. It seems like they just do it like all in one sketch layer, right? But I'm not too sure. Let's put this. He's gonna have like a shield or something. Let's just do like a circle shield. And I guess we can. Okay, so we have our kind of our base layer, right? This is our base layer, and I guess let's try and figure out how we can get this thing to move. How are we gonna make this move? That's the thing, right? So let's start with our blue color, because that's what we started off right here, right? We started it off with the blue. Now we got to think of like what sort of movements are we going in with this character? Because we're literally going to draw like probably like 40 frames of this character, right? And it's just ridiculous. So if you don't like drawing, I think this is the one thing that's maybe, okay, so let's see. Let's think about how this movement is even going to be. Let's, You know what? Okay, so we'll have the movement. The first movement we're going to think about is we're going to think about the line of action, right? So we're going to think about this line of action, which is the spine of the character, right? We're going to think about this spine. And honestly, I think maybe even studying this stuff might even get me better at flatline writing, because we're going deeper into like even thinking about little minute movements, right? So what we're going to think about is we're going to think about this character like breathing or something. And I think, here, let's see if, hopefully it saves, but if we think about it like this, oh, darn it.
This game, you'll find...
Sorry, this is a free app. We have to watch these. This isn't a paid advertisement. Well, I guess this is a paid advertisement, but I need to actually buy this app because this is the free trial of the app. It's called Flip a Clip, by the way. Anybody could download it if you have an iOS device. So let's just get this going. Sorry about this. Let's see if can I exit out of this already? How do I exit out of this thing? I guess I have to wait for this blue line to start. I think you only have to watch it like once every like hour or something like that. Come on. Darn. I have to wait till this little blue line gets all the way over here. Anyway, what were we thinking about? We were thinking about the line of action. Oh, like this totally like messed my train of thought up. Okay, we're almost there. Exit. Oh my goodness. It's still not letting me exit. Bro. Dude, this thing's like... Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the other one we were doing really quick yesterday, right? And this one was just thinking more about the line of action thing. And we're going to try and think about this, but as in a character. And we're going to try and color coordinate things, because I think if I start color coordinating things out a little bit more, it might help me to organize my thoughts a little better. But I don't know, it might even just mess up the workflow of how we're doing it, right? So what we're going to try and think about is we're going to think about this square right here, right? And we're going to push this square just a little bit. And honestly, what I should have done is I shouldn't even, maybe I should have even just did the 3 immovable masses first before I even put any of these arms and stuff down, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to push this block. We're going to think about this block as a 3D shape, and we're going to push this block a little bit down like that, right? So let's do our line of action, which is their spine of the figure. And then we will go and push this block 1 step down like that. And the thing is that when we push that block 1 step down like this, it means all of this stuff is going to get pushed down. And I mean, maybe we could even do it a little. And the other thing is that what the other hard thing to know as well is knowing how far you can start pushing things, right? I think that's the hardest part about this animation thing, is because, see, because we could even just push this block like totally like this, right? Now, but that's a pretty dramatic thing, right? So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to maybe even just think about, maybe even just practice it like that, right? Let's see how far we can push this block. Or push the 3 movable masses. So this is getting twisted like this, and I'm really not even sure if the head would be moving that much. Let's just see. I think that's way too... See, I think there should have been another frame in there. And this is when it gets really difficult. Because I think actually I should have pushed this down just a little bit more. Actually should have been using this pencil a long time ago because it's way better, I think. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, this stuff gets like super weird. I mean, it's not even that, I don't know, it's just hard to like keep all the things, all your thoughts collected. Just think about these movements right here. So I think what we're going to do with the arm, we're going to push this a little bit up. Push this arm a little bit up into... Okay, so we have that one. The blue is going to be our torso, this is going to get pushed down like this. We're going to try and organize our thoughts, right? So we have our thoughts organized within these two colors. So we're going to think about that this torso is going to get pushed, move down that way, and then this arm is going to go up a little bit. We can even push this arm a little bit up. And the other thing is that I want to learn how to like make the characters breathe, right? And with the characters breathing, that's another whole complex thing. Well, I think it's not even that complex. I think the character breathing is literally just it's from what I've observed is that it's just this block right here because there's the lungs in here, right? And they expand. They expand and then they contract, right? And then so what we think about this is the lungs right here. So we think about this block right here and it just moves a little bit. And if you notice a lot of animes and stuff and they get into doing like just a character that's breathing, it's generally this, and I think it's because of these lungs. And if we could think about these lungs getting filled with air, right? This pushes this block, which is blue, and it pushes it out like a little, well, not that much, but like it just pushes it out a little bit more because the lungs just expanded, right? And I think generally if you see a lot of the people that animate like just a breathing thing, I think it's because of that, but I'm not too sure. And that's what's weird about like animation is because you really got to like think, like almost like think of it almost like what's going on in reality, right? It's really strange. Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, so this guy's going to be moving a little bit. We're going to push this arm up. And the other thing is I need to start thinking about things a little bit more in like cylinder-esque things. So let's get into our red color. And we're going to try and push this next level up, okay? So this is actually going to go, this is going to move up. So let's just think about this first one. And we're going to push this into perspective. So this is actually going to push up like that. And we got the bicep, the tricep, we have the deltoid. The deltoid's 3 muscles. There's a front deltoid, a middle deltoid, and a back deltoid. So it's actually kind of hard to build up if you're trying to build them up in terms of like working them out. But if you do lateral raises, you can get them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to move this sword just a little bit up. And I probably shouldn't have put that curve in there because it's definitely going to just be annoying to draw a lot of times. So, okay, so we know that this arm is going to go up just a little bit more. And I'm trying to organize all my thoughts out. Oh yeah. So this one's he's gonna move his shield just a little bit up. And so let's try and think about that. Get the bicep. I don't really know the forearm muscles that much. So we're gonna push this shield just a little bit up, right? That makes sense. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I need, oh my god, another commercial. Another commercial. Sorry. You know, let's put some music on. I don't know how you guys there's some people that literally can talk throughout their whole drawing process, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I need some music. It seems like there's some people watching here, so welcome. Let's find some copyright-free music. I'll listen to this. So I gotta watch this ad. I don't want to watch it, but I need to just buy this app right here. You can buy it. I think it's $4. But there's so many. That's the other thing is there's so many other apps for animating and stuff, and I'm like, do I really want to buy this one? Like, I don't know, but from what a lot of people are saying, they say it's pretty good. I think it's just really, really simple. Okay, we got some music going. Uh, hmm. Man, I'm really trying to think about this. You know what? I should have put another layer up in here. We should actually put... Oh, well, it's all good. Let's just think about... the block first. Twisting, it's gonna get pushed down. Actually, but the other thing is he's also breathing, right? So it's like, I don't know. Does the head move a little bit when they breathe? I mean, I guess they do, right? Man, this is freaking hard. Sorry, I'm trying to think about this, like... Okay, so maybe we could have the arm go like this. I'm trying to think about like what's going down. Okay, so he's gonna move a little bit like that. And then I guess since his torso's moving like this... See, it's like so easy just to get totally confused on this stuff, right? But I guess it's... You know, I need to do just the 3 movable masses. Instead of I'm like... I think I'm getting ahead of myself. And this is the problem if you're watching this. You should probably be watching somebody that actually knows how to animate, right? Because I'm kind of just learning. We're just learning here, right? Okay, so I think what I need to focus on is not the arms and stuff. I need to focus on this right here. The 3 immovable masses. Okay, so I think we're going to have his arm go up like this. So from here, he's going to push his arm like this. So there's going to be an arc that goes up like that. And then maybe we could have his head turn like this, and that's probably what we should be doing too. We need to indicate where this is in the perspective of the block. And so he's going to move his head like this. And these are just really little movements, right? The thing is, if we can organize what we're going, and he's going to move his head like this, just a little bit. Actually, that's too much, I think. It's too much of a jump. Think about him moving his head like that. So he this first one could be over here. You know, just kind of like a dull pose. He could slowly move it. Like this is almost straight on. And it's going to go over here. Okay, so that might work out, right? And then his arm's going to push up like that. I probably am not making any sense, right? Oh, see, the problem is the timing of everything is just totally off, right? Oh, wait, I guess I could lower the frame rate. Let's go like 7. Guess we could just mess around. I just want to see what it looks like. Wait a minute. Oh man, I gotta think about how this is going down. Alright, he's gonna move. It's gonna be not really like moving his arm, he's gonna be moving his bicep, right? And this is also on an arc. That's the other thing, is you gotta think about these arcs, right? Like, it's just so much work for just so, like, not much stuff going down, huh? Oh well. Oops. Totally didn't work out. Okay, so we got to think about this is going to be on an arc right here. So the next one is going to be... Okay, I think... Sorry if I'm like not making any sense right here. I'm just kind of... Okay, so then we know this is going to go down over here. Pushes it up right there. And this is going to get pushed over here. It's also just a good anatomy exercise, I think, too. Just learning it like this, right? Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is going to get on an arc. This is an arc. This is on an arc. This is on an arc. And that's what we got to think about. Got to think about all these things as arcs, right? But the problem is just the timing of it all. Okay, so now it's kind of starting to move, right? I think I honestly think the color coding is really, really helping me out. Because I can start, it's like I can almost see through the form, because if the other things that I was doing the other days is I was doing everything the same color, right? And the problem was I was getting lost in the sauce, man. So let's see here. And now I don't really know where the legs are gonna... I guess he is just kind of like a still character, right? I mean, I guess we could move him just a little bit, right? Just like up and down just a little bit. Okay, so I guess maybe, because I guess there's like some push and pull stuff we got to think about too, right? So if he's pushing it, like, so if he's pushing his momentum up like this, right? Like the weight of the sword, it probably means you want to counterbalance the weight over on this side, right? So I think his leg would be like he would move his leg just a little bit, right? Because I don't think it'd be totally like the same. I really don't know. I'm just gonna experiment right now. And I guess this one is probably gonna be pretty firmly planted. Oops. gonna push this one up. I guess we should, I wonder, because I know in like figure drawing, I think it was like Loomis or something, he said something like to the degree of you want to like make sure your figures are like planets. I'm actually like wondering if we should be doing like the legs first, because I know like that's, I think what Loomis was saying is you should be drawing like the legs because it's kind of like you're building a building, right? And you want to like have the pillars like steady, or like you'd see like the structure on it or something like that. Let's do this next one. Okay, so we're on the blue color. I think this could stop right here. We don't have to push this, this torso much more, because we could push this arm up a little bit more, right? I guess we could push this head just a little bit more. So he's totally going to be looking like this. So it's going to also be like a whole spinaroo we're going in here with. And this is kind of weird because this perspective's a little bit up too, so I definitely totally messed that up, but this is totally off, but oh well. Because the other thing is we have to think about the sword as like this square, right? And it just has a point thing. But the thing is that if he's pushing this arm up, right? If we think about a sword like that, we have to think about this getting pushed up almost like that. So I think it would get skinnier, right? It would get skinnier. So that's what's also strange about like doing this animation stuff, see? Because if he's pushing his sword up, we have to think about it as like, that's weird. That's weird, man. I don't even know. I think the head tilt's way too dramatic. Oh, it's like so weird, huh? Sorry, this song's ridiculous. I need a different song. Let's listen to this. I can't listen to this right now. Sorry. I honestly shouldn't even be listening to music. Sometimes I like start thinking too much about the music, and I get on this weird thing of just changing the song and then changing the song. I guess we could listen to some stuff that we were listening to when we were riding. I like this song for sure. Bro, it's so much. Look at how much work it is just to make something move like 1/2 second. It's just ridiculous, man. It's so much. It's crazy thinking about how much work actually goes into like animating something. It really trips me out, actually. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this go up, and then he's gonna like scan his head, and he's gonna go down a little bit. So let's actually figure this out. Okay, so let's do one more where he moves just a little bit more, and then he's gonna push his sword like all the way up here, right? So we know that the sword's gonna move right here, and then he's gonna pan around, so he looked this way, and then now he's gonna look again this way once his sword's up there. Try it like that. And then I think if he's gonna look that way, maybe we should push his. Let's push this down now. Oops. What is this? What is this? Sorry, these songs are all... Okay, let's see here. Let's push this torso down a little bit. That was like way too dramatic, I think, but... see what this looks like. The thing is, why is he... See, this is the problem, is I don't really... I'm like kind of just like guessing. What is he going to be doing? I should have just had him like breathing, right? Now it's like, I don't know what's going on. Can't really visualize what's going down. Okay, so let's just do this dramatic thing right up in here. Okay, so this is the next one. I don't think it. Because oh darn it. I know it's like going to get pushed in perspective like that, right? It's like, I'm like really confused on that. Oh well. We don't have to do it perfect. Let's do it, indicate it a little bit. And then the next one will be where this is almost like, it's going to be like right there. Oops. Totally got that wrong. Oh well. Gosh, this stuff is confusing, man. Okay, why is he doing this right here? I think I need to get... that doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, so then if he's down... I mean, I guess what he could do is he could, like, look down, and he could maybe be swinging like that. But I don't know, why would he just be swinging in the air? Right? Doesn't make any sense. That's what we could do. Maybe that's what we could do. Just watch this a little bit. See what we get. What would he be doing? Okay, so he's gonna be moving his, swing the sword. Let's just do these legs. I need to just draw these legs. I'm getting confused up in here. Okay, so we gotta think about this. Oops. It's starting to come to fruition a little bit. It only took, what, an hour for 1/2 second? This is taking, well, 1 hour just to try half a second movement. Oh my goodness, bro, this is ridiculous. Dude, animation is just on a different level, man. I know what I'm doing here. Okay, where is this guy going at? Okay, so... Okay, wait a minute. I gotta think about this. I think this is too much of a skip. Okay, so deltoid. Deltoid. I guess maybe we could have it like... Oh, you know what? Oh man, this is hard. Now I don't... This is getting weird because I need to think about this as like a simple shape, right? So we got this up in here like that. The deltoid on top. And the hand would be... Oh, okay, I guess it's not that difficult. You just have to think about it as like the sorting like that. Just carve. Actually, it wouldn't be like that, huh? Because it would be more like that, huh? See, now this is what's hard is I don't know. Oh, yeah, because the... See, I don't know which arc it would be. Would it be this arc or would it be this arc? Oh, we're just messing around now. It doesn't really matter. This is just practice. Okay, let's see. Man, this is a hard... I can't think about how this pose would be right here. Would it be like that? Where would the sword be? Be like... I think it would be like... I don't think it would be like that, huh? This... Oh, wait, I think it should have been on this arc. See, now this is something I haven't really thought about, right? Like, where would this be? I honestly think it would be like that, right? Does that make sense or no? I don't know. It's like weird, you have to like think about the movement.
It looks sketchy, huh? Because it's like, it like, that does not look right. The other thing is, I don't know, man. Oh well. This is just practice. We're just practicing. That does not look right, though. It looks, there's something sketchy right there that's going down. Now, see, now we got to think about what is he doing with the shield arm, right? Oh, wait. Let's get pushed back a little bit, I think. Or maybe. Trying to think what this next movement would be. I think maybe one up in here. I think his arm would be up in here, right? Okay, now it's turning to, okay, let's see here. The timing's all off up in here. There's, man, that's what I don't know how to do. I don't know the timing of the frames, right? I honestly think I should have done this. I think I actually should have done this in way more of a I mean, I guess maybe I could just delete a frame or something like that. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do some sort of like He-Man kind of thing where he puts his arm up and then like a lightning bolt comes down. We could actually, now we can zoom now we can have some fun. So now we can like zoom this out a little bit. So we'll cut this in half. Or maybe not half, maybe 2/3. But now we have to, but if we do it like this, then we have to think about it as 2, 3. So it's going to get cut this much. Oops. Oops. Oh man, I am getting confused. Okay, 1, 2, end of the, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. I think I did too many jumps up in there. Oh, I did do too many jumps. I guess maybe not. Maybe. No, there's way too many jumps, right? I need to put more frames up in there. It's like way too dramatic. No, maybe not. Wait, I should have put it more in the middle of the frame, huh? This is fun though. It's definitely like, it's just a trip seeing your drawings move. I think that's the weirdest thing about it. You know, just seeing the drawings move. Oh, you know what I could do instead of it having like a lightning bolt? You know, let's do like, because the sword of the Spirit is the word of God, right? So let's actually go in. Oops. It's too big. I know what we're going to do now. Actually, I should have moved it down. Maybe. I want to have it like the sword like go up with wings or something like that, right? So maybe instead of like that, here, I'm going to delete these frames. Delete this one too. Is this the one where it goes? Okay, okay. I like look up. And he's gonna like throw his sword up, which I don't know how it's really gonna go, but Oh man, I actually have to go cook dinner here pretty soon. Let's see here. Or wait up, I need to go see real quick if this stuff's thought out. Need about 30 more minutes. Okay, so we have 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. Let's just see if we can get this somewhat done. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't be like that. We're trying to get this done pretty quick here. I don't have much time left. So I'm just like rushing this now.
It's pretty cheesy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad, but
Sorry, we're rushing this now. I don't have much time. Just messing around now. Oh, that looks cool. Oops. What the heck was that? Oh, that was weird.
Here we go. It's too much work. I kind of keep doing that eye thing, huh?
What am I doing here? Okay. This is what I got done today. I always keep doing that eye thing. I don't know why I keep doing it. That's what we got done today. I guess it was kind of fun. I guess we learned some stuff. Honestly, like the figure stuff is definitely the stuff that I should be working on. I just started running out of time and I just started doing this stuff right up in here. But this is the hard stuff. The figure stuff is definitely... But I mean, I think overall it's just arcs. I think that's what I'm having trouble with. It's like just learning about the arcs and how the arcs are really getting pushed in and... Doesn't really make too much sense though, but I mean, I guess it does because the sword of the Spirit is the Word of God, right? So, and then there's seeds, so the other thing is, I don't want. It's like I have trouble like finishing stuff out. Like I generally want. That's the problem I'm having is like, I just want to like start a new project every time I do one. Why are these all not showing up? Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get these down a little bit more. So that's what we could do. We could just do like simple lines, right? This was only... Dude, this is only like literally like 2 seconds long or something. Isn't that crazy? Like that much work for just this little bit amount of frames. It's crazy. I definitely have gotten a lot more respect from the animators and stuff. They put in so much work for just a little bit of timing. It's ridiculous. Let's try and give honor to the Lord. Just do a little bit more dramatic stuff at the end. Oops. Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. Oops. We could also do like the eye is the lamp of the body or something like that, right? See, this stuff's like way easier, but it's like the figure drawing part is freaking hard, man. Like that stuff is definitely like, um, okay, what are we doing up in here? What does a lamp look like? What does a lamp look like? Guess like a lamp kind of like looks like this, right? This doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh. Something about a lamp. All right, well, let's see, what time is it? Okay, I gotta go cook some stuff. I guess this was today's stream. You can definitely tell how I was like really in it, man. And then I started just losing steam and I just started rushing it. Because honestly, this figure drawing stuff is definitely the stuff that I should be working on. But I think overall, I think we've taken some new aspects of learning this, right? Um, Learning about kind of maybe organizing things out with colors. I don't know about that one. That one doesn't really work out, but oh, that's weird. You could use the side of this pencil like that. What in the world? Look at that. I didn't know you could do that. That's so crazy. Whoa, dude, that is so weird. Um, I think the color coding definitely helped me out for sure. Especially since I can't really put too many layers on these things, so I think if we learned anything, it was that. And then we learned more about arcs, right? Because these arc things are really, really important. So I mean, I don't even know how this started ending up like this. It's weird because I'm not going into these with like a storyboard or anything, right? We literally just drew a guy with a sword and we are going after it, and then like thinking about, the sword of the spirit is the word of God. It's in Ephesians 6. So we're thinking about, like the sword is like the word, right? So then it turns into the word, and then, there's all these verses on the word grows in us, and it's kind of like a seed that starts growing. And then, something about the eye is the lamp of the body, and then, oops, the eye is the lamp of the body, goes in, and then something about, oh yeah, the lamp. So this is like the lamp. It doesn't really look like a lamp, but it's supposed to be a lamp. And that was 61 drawings. 61 drawings to do just a little thing, just a little 1 second animation. I guess it's a little bit more than 1 second because it's 7 frames per second, but I mean, you can only imagine doing something 30 frames per second. This would have been 2 seconds worth of work. How long was that? Dude, and what's crazy, I can't even imagine doing a cleanup layer, dude. Like, oh well. I guess this was it. I gotta go cook. I'm hungry.
Farewell, everybody. I guess this was today's stream. Have a good one, everybody.